Well, hi. Today is Wednesday, February 25th, 2026. I'm Todd Studer, and this is Morning Coffee. We have a special show coming up for you today. Dave Lawrence with the organization Sail On and Fly High is going to be in because there's a pickleball tournament coming up very, very soon. It's going to be held the afternoon after the Shamrock Shuffle on March 7th. He's also going to talk about a couple of other events, including a mental health celebration in May and their annual golf outing that we'll be able to take part of later on this summer. So all of that coming up. Dave Lawrence in studio to talk with us from the organization Sail On and Fly High. Good morning start with peace of mind, and My Nurse Healthcare provides professional in-home support where it matters most, helping individuals maintain comfort, dignity, and independence in their daily lives. Their experienced nursing team focuses on personalized care, clear communication, and supporting families through every step of the process. It's healthcare built on trust, compassion, and real relationships. Learn about it at mynursehealthcare.com. And technology should be working for you, not against you. At ThinkSpace IT, they provide expert IT solutions to keep your business running smoothly and securely. From cybersecurity and cloud services to network management and tech support, they simplify IT so you can focus on what matters most. Stay protected, stay connected, stay ahead. Visit ThinkSpaceIT.com. Coming up on March 7th, the same day as the Shamrock Shuffle in Council Bluffs, there is going to be a pickleball tournament, and it is being conducted by the organization Sail On and Fly High, and Dave Lawrence with Sail On is here today. Hey, good to see you, sir.
Good to see you, as always.
And this has been an interesting event that you've put together, and it is kind of taken advantage of the continuing rise of popularity of pickleball.
Yeah.
Which I think is allowing a lot of us non-athletes to feel athletic again.
Oh, absolutely. I'm one of those guys. Absolutely. That's what captured me, honestly. I just started learning pickleball probably 4 months ago. Never was into tennis or anything like that. And was looking for a fun winter activity because around here, obviously, you don't have a lot of opportunities to get out and about if you're not hunting or, ice fishing, things like that. So I was like, well, what can I do indoors that gives me a little bit of fun and activity and it's more of a kind of a team type atmosphere? And I happened to just join a pickleball like round robin tournament here at the Pickleball Club in Council Bluffs and fell in love right away, man. It is a lot of fun.
How'd you do in the tournament?
The first tournament that I ever did, I did miserably. Our team was I didn't realize the variance in skill levels from novice players to more advanced, and I definitely was naive to that and got my butt handed to me a little bit. So
you have to go through that growth
you
process.
do.
It doesn't matter
Absolutely.
what it is.
And here's the thing, though, it was fun. Right. And I played with a player that had been playing for a long time, and he was very cordial, very nice, helped me out in understanding team play a lot better because that was the first time I had ever done a tournament style team play. Really helped me understand like how to be a better partner, things like that. And the one thing that I will honestly say that I think is the most fantastic thing about when I started playing pickleball, the community is so accepting and so wonderful. I mean, literally, anybody that I've played with, didn't matter if it's just a one-off round robin or at the tournament, everybody I've met has not only loved pickleball, but also has been an advocate for helping others learn how to play. And that's really where this whole pickleball tournament started. It's like, man, I found a new passion, a new love, and so did a couple of my other friends, and now we're pretty consistent in going and playing. And we decided that, hey, you know what? We're looking for another fundraising event for Sail On and Fly High. Obviously, our mission is very, very important, and we're always in need of looking for opportunities to raise awareness and raise funds for our next project. And so this, we just happened to speak with the Pickleball Club board members, and they were all on board with us setting up this tournament. So again, March 7th from 3 to 7. It's ideally novice level players. Some pickleball knowledge will be needed. I would ideally tell you to play a round or two before you come. But you don't have to be an expert, not even an advanced level. I would say this is just all about fun and raising awareness and having a little bit of a fundraiser here as we start and kick off the year.
You mentioned the Sail On mission. Why don't you tell us what that is? Why is this organization existing, and why is it important?
Yeah. And this organization exists, and I know that you know this, but it's a project of passion for me and my wife. We lost our son Sailor almost 5 years ago. It'll be 5 years ago this March, to suicide. It's a very, very difficult thing to not only talk about, but also it's a very challenging thing for many people in the community to express or discuss openly. And after Sailor passed away, we found that there was a lack of resources, a lack of knowledge, and a lack of, motivation to do anything about the mental health crisis that we're facing. And so I'm a doer. I'm a service-oriented guy by heart. And it was the day after he passed away, and me and my wife looked at each other and said, we have to do something, and ideally, it would be impactful for not only just us, but for all the people that have reached out, that have helped us through these hard times, and to help people understand that they're not alone, right? And so the day after Sailor passed, we were creating our T-shirts for some fundraising that they were doing, just a group of our friends. And me and my wife looked at each other and said, we got to do something, start a nonprofit, and asked what should we name it, and she said Sail On, and I said Fly High, and we just went with that. And it combines a number of different aspects, out of Sailor's life, our son that passed away. Obviously his name was Sailor, so there's the sail on portion of it, and he had dreams of sailing the ocean blue, across the Atlantic and Pacific, and had high hopes of doing things like that. And then he also wanted to fly an airplane, and he was actually taking flight lessons before he could actually drive. So super unique. I miss the kid dearly. He's still one of my very, very favorite people, and the favorite people to talk about, because he was just such a unique character, and so fun, and just the life of the party everywhere he went. But Sail On and Fly High's mission is to pledge to help our community navigate the rough seas of mental health, raise awareness to suicide, and stop the stigma, and be the wings for hope for all. That's our mission statement. That's what we try to accomplish. We do that through a number of different activities throughout the year. One of the biggest initiatives that we have is our comm kit. The comm kit is...
so these come in a bag that looks like this.
Yep.
And with a statement on the back as
Yep.
well. And it has a lot of different things in here, which you gave me one... I think it's been a couple of years ago now, that I still have.
Yeah.
And, well, the gum's gone. But...
yeah. And we actually removed the gum for most of them because the gum has an expiration date.
There you go.
And we didn't think too much about them sitting
Right.
around. So we decided to alter, and we've changed and adjusted over the years and added better things or newer things, and things that we think people will be more attracted to, because part of the challenge is finding those things and that balance that somebody is going to utilize during those huge, big waves of anxiety or ADHD or just mental, issues that they're dealing with.
Well, I want to touch on normalizing the conversation.
Yeah.
Because too often this topic is not talked about. Mm-hmm. Because I don't think it's just because it makes people uncomfortable, but I also think it is because people are afraid that if they talk about it, then it is going to become more prevalent. Mm-hmm. When just the opposite is true. Yeah. Because when someone is dealing with that, they feel very, very alone.
Very, very alone.
And when you can meet them where they're at, have the conversation, and let them know, look, you're still valuable. You're still human. What you are feeling is a human condition, and it's okay to feel that for now. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to talk with you with that. Not telling you how to feel. Right. Not telling you how to saying that, oh, well, just, look outside, see the sun shining. Oh, isn't it just it's a wonderful day. You shouldn't feel this way because you got so much going on for you. Right. That doesn't work. That doesn't, no. To be able to normalize
your
those
vision's 2020, theirs isn't. Yeah.
And to be able to normalize that conversation is what I believe gets it out of the shadows, and people don't have to feel alone.
Absolutely.
Because once you lose hope, and once that despair sets in, it's a really difficult thing to pull yourself out of.
Yeah.
You need a lifeline.
You need a lifeline. You need an expert a lot of times, you know, and I'm not ashamed to say that I go to therapy.
I do too. Yeah.
I struggle with my mental health, you know. I don't think it's a thing that, excuse me, enough men talk about as well on top of everything.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we're supposed to be burly, big, strong, you know, not, you know, distracted or, you know, deterred from anything. Well, I'm going to tell you, I mean, all of my friends have some sort of mental struggle, right? Whether they want to admit it, whether they actually seek help or therapy for it, that's a different thing, right? But I will tell you, the vast majority of the people that are in my circle have some sort of mental health issue that they're dealing with, whether that's just normalized, like, oh, I'm feeling the stress of work or everyday life, or if it's more deep and dark than that, right? But what you just did right there is the first step in getting somebody help. It's QPR without being QPR, right? And what is that? Well, QPR is CPR for the brain, right? Question, persuade, refer, right? You're questioning them to make sure that they're in a safe spot mentally, right? You're persuading them to get help, to find a professional to seek help, and then you're referring them over to a specialist and helping hold their hand to get that help, right? So then that you can confidently go, I put myself in a position to help them and put them in the best place that they can hopefully find some answers or help them with their mental struggles. So, you know, exactly what you were saying there. And that's why we decided to do a number of different things. The QPR training we sponsor for a number of different first responders, teachers, things like that here in the community. People often ask, you know, what is it that Sail On and Fly High does? Well, that's one of the biggest pillars of our organization is giving back to the community through a number of different facets. The first way is the QPR training. We've done that. We've gone and done scholarships for local area graduates looking to go into the mental health field. We've also, the biggest events that we've actually done are this will be the 5th year, but we're doing a mental health celebration at Bayliss Park here on May 28th. I had to write it down because I didn't want to forget. It's in conjunction with the farmers market here in Council Bluffs. They have been wonderful in helping us bridge the gap that between people that need help and getting people out to the resources. And that's really what this mental health celebration event is all about, is celebrating the year, the time that has gone, and the advancements that we're taking for ourselves, for as a community, as a country, in getting into a better place mentally, right? And celebrating all the things that we've accomplished and overcome, because it's hard. And oftentimes we don't talk about those mental struggles that we deal with. We just pass by them, and you know what? Maybe they ended up the way that we thought they were going to. Maybe they didn't, but we just glaze over them in most cases. And this is just a way to celebrate, hey, you know what? We made it. Like, it's been a struggle, but let's celebrate where we're at, and let's bring some awareness to the community around mental health, around suicide, as well as where to get resources and how to obtain those resources. That's what the mental health celebration is all about. We're bringing all the resources to the park. So they don't have to go out and seek anybody. They can ask all the questions open and honestly about wait times, about how to get help, when is the right time to get help, all those things. And then on top of that, we're going to pay you to be there, man. Like, we literally give you $5 per person to show up. Now, limited to the first 500, we do have a budget that we have to stick with. So the first 500 people are going to get $5 per person to go to the farmer's market and support their local community vendors. And what better way to give back to your community and potentially help yourself as well as others? I'm excited that this year we always have a theme. In the years past, it's been things like rally around mental health or get physical with mental health. And then we would offer a Frisbee, some sort of activity that goes along with the theme. This year, I'm super excited. It's my wife came up with it. It's Your Mind's a Masterpiece. And it's all about the arts. And so music, art, pottery, all the different fun things that we use to distract our minds and give us a little bit of fun and excitement and all those things. We're bringing that to the park. We're going to have some live music. We're going to have some artists out there. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I have always been impressed by this event. And is this the 3rd year or the fourth year? Fourth year.
Yeah.
And Here's what I really love about it is, yeah, you're getting people into the park by offering them $5 in farmers market bucks. And they get that right at the beginning. When they come in, there's the booth there, and that's where they pick it up. But they're not leaving.
No.
They're not taking that and then just going over to the farmers market. They go through the booths, and they talk with the different organizations and the different therapy companies that are there. And they take advantage of an opportunity that isn't always in the park, if you will. And that has always impressed me about this, because it shows the need. Yeah. It shows that there is a definite need here, and people oftentimes don't know where to turn, and they don't know where to go. So when it could be for them personally, it could be for a loved one, it could be both. Yeah. Oftentimes it is both.
Oftentimes.
And you can go and learn just a little bit more. Yeah. I know that, I'm a board member with NAMI Southwest Iowa. They're going to have a booth there. I already know this. Yep. And a lot of other mental health organizations will be there too. And usually they're speakers. I don't know what the plan is this year.
We're going to have a panel as well, speaking about the arts and how it helps you mentally focus, as well as, provide some motivation for, just life in general, and maybe even a little bit of a distraction. So
and it could be just sitting and enjoying it in an audience, or it could be taking part.
Absolutely.
Could be both.
Absolutely.
And both of those things are real. I am excited to see this come back again, and I'm also excited for the pickleball tournament because that's the new thing, and it's coming up very, very soon. So that is, as we said, it's on March 7th, but it's not at the same time as the Shamrock Shuffle. No. That's going on in the morning. Yep. This doesn't get started until 3. Where's it going to be located at?
So it's at the Council Bluffs Pickleball area, or Council Bluffs Area Pickleball Club. Which is just the southwest corner of the Iowa West Field House. It's kind of a separate entrance, so you have to go to that southwest corner. But yeah, it's in conjunction with them. And again, Saturday, March 7th from 3 to 7. We have a limit of 48 players. So please register, get signed up early so that you can guarantee your spot. But what you're going to get with that is it's $50 per player, and you can join as a team, so 1 or 2 players. If you don't want to join as a team and you just want to join in and have some fun, we will match you up randomly with another player as well. And then you're going to get a raffle ticket for some of the raffles that we have going on. You're guaranteed at least 4 games with 1 round of bracket play to determine the tournament winner. Okay. And then I am so excited, so excited, and my passion for this place. Block 16. Yeah, Block 16, one of my favorite. I'm going to go on record and say it's my favorite sandwich, burger, whatever. If you can put it between buns, or you can wrap it up in a wrap, they are fantastic, and they are wizards at what they do. I mean, they come up with the most unique sandwiches and ideas and integrate it. But they're going to be providing what they call the sailor dip. They have a huge heart to give back to their community. They are service oriented, just like myself, and we have grown to become really good friends over the last few years. And they actually have the sailor dip on their permanent menu, and a portion of those proceeds actually come back to Sail On and Fly High. Local great place. They're at downtown Omaha, 16th and Farnham. If you can get down there and see them, I know it's a disaster down there right now. DoorDash, all those things. I would say they're fantastic. But they're going to be providing the sailor dip for the pickleball tournament, and I am so excited. It's going to be a condensed down version, obviously. The sailor dip is actually a big chunk or a good size. So, but I am so stoked about that. Anytime I can create new partnerships and bring in other people to check out what we have going on, it's just so thrilling for me.
Well, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for the growth that I have been able to witness. Yeah. And I first met Cassie about 3 weeks after Sailor passed. Yeah. That was the first time that I met her. And I was puzzled at the time by how much life that she had in her eyes and positivity that she had there while she was going through this. I didn't understand it. But as I've gotten to know you guys, I get it now.
Yeah.
I understand it.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
And typically when we're talking with you guys, Cassie's with us.
Absolutely.
She's having a few health problems right now, but that she's going to come through and everything's going to be great. We miss you, Cassie.
Miss you. Love you, babe.
Yeah, wish you were here with us, and you will be again very soon.
Absolutely.
But that's not the only thing, because you have one other big event that I don't even know. Have you started getting people signed up for the golf outing yet?
Registration is not open yet, but we are looking for sponsors. We are looking for volunteers. We're looking for all the things, right? So we're gearing up for hopefully what's going to be our biggest and best golf tournament in the last, well, I think this is 4 years now, fifth year. Yeah, 5th year on the golf tournament, 4th year on the mental health celebration. But it is going to be July 25th. It is the last Saturday in July, and that is going to be held at Whispering Woods here, local golf club. Really gotten to know them. Great organization, great local people. It's just going to be a whole lot of fun. We're looking for whole sponsors. We're looking for vendors, things like that. We have a couple of different sponsor packages, and we will post that up with the links here. But it ranges from, banner and box combo package sponsor to a T-box sponsor. And we are looking for potentially some food sponsors, things like that. So if you are a local restaurant and you want to be part, or you want to, contribute in some way, fashion, or form, we're looking for things like that. So please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Contact information is at Sail On and Fly High at outlook.com.
Well, I can tell you, and if my business partner here, Kyle, is watching, sorry I'm making this call without you. You only need 17 whole sponsors.
Perfect.
We're going to be one of them.
I appreciate that. Thank you,
Todd.
Todd.
We're going to do one of those.
Thank you so much.
And I look forward to that event every year, because it's just, you guys have so much fun. And it is, somehow you have brought a carnival style into golf, and it is not designed for the Tiger Woods or the Payne Stewarts or anybody else out there. That's not the point of this.
No.
The point's to have fun. Now, I can tell you that your whole Happy Gilmore shot thing, I'm skipping this year, because that one, I don't know how to do things halfway, and I swung for the moon, and it took about a month before my back was better. So I'm not doing that. But everything else that was fun, and the Yahtzee we were playing in order to move the ball farther up, and it was just it was a great time.
We tried to switch things up, and you hit it right on the nail. When you said a circus or what have you meets a golf tournament, I agree, and that's how I describe it. It's like we're just having a great time. If you're looking to enhance your opportunity to play in the PGA, this is not the tournament for you. There's just way too many activities that we have going on, and it's just, like I said, just a time for 150 of the best and most and closest people to us that really want to just have a great time and celebrate where we've been and help raise some funds. And every year it surprises me the mass of people that come out to support us. And whether they're golfing or whether they're just there to show up and support, it is just heart-touching. And I can't thank all of the people that help make that a possibility. I thank you so much for everything that you guys do to contribute to that. You as well, Todd, you and Kyle and everybody else have always been huge supporters. So we really appreciate everything that this community has done for us and being the driving force behind our organization. So,
well, we're looking forward to each of these events. Again, March 7th, that's the Pickleball tournament, and it is going to be that afternoon after the Shamrock Shuffle. You've got the mental health celebration going on in Bayliss Park. That's going to be in conjunction with the farmers market after it's going again, and that is May 28th. Is that correct?
May 28th, 4:30 to 7.
And then July 25th is the golf tournament. Is that back at the same location again?
Same location, Whispering Woods.
Whispering Woods, and it's a Saturday tournament. This is the cool part about this.
Yeah.
A lot of times these fundraising tournaments are midweek.
Yep.
but not yours.
Not ours.
You've got it on a Saturday,
Yeah.
so you don't have to take time off of work to be a part of it. I think that's part of the reason why this thing sells out every year.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And every year it has sold out. So I will tell you, as soon as the registration link gets up, definitely jump on there, because there is no way that we can hold spots, and it fills up every single year. So like you said, I appreciate having us on here talking about all the events that we have going on. The biggest thing that we have going on for the community is, if you'll notice that inside the library, police cruisers, the fire department, things like that, we have these little bags here. These are our comm kits. This is really one of our biggest initiatives, besides the grants that we give out to local teachers. And this provides a place that people can come and utilize the project that we have put together here with the comm kits. All the different little items in here, we have specifically put in there to activate one of your senses, help you bring yourself down during higher and heightened states, right? Whether that's ADHD, grief, anxiety, whatever that looks like. And each one of these kind of touches on one of those senses. Just a little bit of information in here. This is how to use each one of the items to help bring you back down. We do have it in English as well as in Spanish in the kits. So definitely want to reach out and be the biggest support system that we can for all the members of our community. And like I said, we always just really appreciate the partnership and you allowing us to come on and really be part of this show and part of the growth of everything here. It really is amazing, and we appreciate it.
Well, I'm glad you took some time. I know that you got to run because you got a busy day ahead.
Yeah,
of you, so.
I got a few other things to take care of today.
Grateful for your time as always, and looking forward to March 7th. And let's play some pickleball.
Absolutely, come on back or come out after the Shamrock Shuffle and join us for a little bit of pickleball fun.
When you're looking for a great laid-back spot for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it's the Mile Away in Council Bluffs, just up Old Lincoln Highway between Council Bluffs and Crescent. This family-run bar and grill is your go-to for mouth-watering wings, unbeatable weekly specials, and a welcoming atmosphere that feels like home. So stop in for the game and stick around and maybe even check out what's going on above the mile. Great location that they've built up there, too. Follow them on Facebook for all the latest events and specials. The Mile Away, where great food and great people come together. And Morning Coffee, supported by Bryce Taylor and GLI Insurance Group, proudly serving Council Bluffs, Tabor, and Clarinda. You know, as we are approaching the first parts of 2026, and well, we're almost to March. It is a great time to reset and look ahead with new plans, new goals, and making sure the things you've worked hard for are protected as we roll through winter. Bryce and the team at GLI live and work right here in our communities, and they're always happy to sit down, answer questions, and help neighbors make sense of their coverage. GLI Insurance Group, local people, local service, helping our communities start the year strong. Thanks again, Dave Lawrence with Sail On and Fly High, for joining us today, and looking forward to that pickleball tournament coming up on March 7th. My name's Todd Studer. We're back here again tomorrow morning.